Yes, nice seeing you guys. This is a fresh trading week, and I hope we are prepared and we are sharp for what the market will be bringing to us. So we don't need to rush, we don't need to hesitate, also we don't need to put off our foot from the gas. Let's keep active and get ready for an opportunity and what the market will be presenting for a trade. So I would like to talk you guys what I have today on watch. So let's start from the DSY and check what the DSY is currently looking at and what the DSY is saying. If you can see on the daily, and last week you can see that we closed with a bullish momentum, and price has given us that confidence, that the clue that this price is no longer reacting from this area to push down, and also now it has broken impulsively. It's trying to reach us to this upper place, even maybe above to this highs on top. So I'm so glad that we have started to see clues and little momentum coming in to the market from the DSY. Now what I'm looking out for the DSY is for the DSY to consolidate and give us that clue that is moving to the upside. We are not just storing here and then you push back in. We might do that, store and push back in, and then we'll start seeing our flags to continue to the downside. So we can store and push back in, but the likelihood now, the probable I'm looking at is that we broke impulsively and we are just like breathing for that next correction to the upside. And if I go to my 4 hour, you can see that we have this line and price comes back, corrected here and push. Now we are in a state of correction to move to the upside again. So what I'm looking for in this place is very simple. I'm just looking for a correction here to take price to here, money to here, then either price start coming down or price start breaking up to the upside and give us a larger flag for that next impulsive move. So that is the two things. If you go to the 1 hour, you can see that we have started creating the flag. It's not that visible on the 1 hour, but if you can see, we break impulsively out of this little inflation area here, hook point, and we push, and now we are starting creating consolidation for the next move. So you can see this clearly that this has already started for me for that next push. Let's go to the 15-minute and check. You can see we have this 1, 2. We have our middle section and we have half price here, just for price to tap in to these areas, and then we'll start seeing our move to the upside. So this is a nice trade, and you might also be protecting from this side, protecting your stop loss if you are taking DSY, but I'm not taking DSY. I'm using it as a correlation to the euro dollar, pound dollar, Kiwi dollar, and the rest of dollar cross pairs. So if you see price comes down to this area and this area, then you can take your stop loss and position it to this below these areas on the left to protect it for coming back and going forward. So that is just a nice little tweak there. So the DSY is positioned very nicely for that one. So we'll check and look for what the market presents. So if we don't see that trade, then it might start pushing down and we'll see an impulsive move, and then a flag below this red line will be a good one to continue on this set. So that is the clue I have for DSY, and this will position us nicely on the euro dollar, Aussie dollar, and the rest dollar cross pair. So let me go to what I have on watch today. You can see I have Aussie dollar, I have NZDJPY, I have euro pounds. So on Aussie dollar, I'm looking for the sell on Aussie dollar. If you go to the daily, you can see that price types into the significant area, and what happened? It taps and broke it, then push back in, create a flag here, push, then fade to continue to this area, and what happened? It went back up to tap liquidity, tapped into this significant area, and then this is the push. Now we are looking for a flag to continue the sell move. So that is what I'm looking for on Aussie dollar. If you go to the 4 hour, you can see that we acted from here, but impulsively the price has stopped. Now we are consolidating and looking for the next correction to the downside, which will place us nicely as an impulse correction and a continuation. So on the 1 hour, you can see that we have started giving us, price has started giving us the clue. You can see the flag here, your 1, your 2, your 3, your 1, your 2, your 3. You can see your side, it corrects as a ascending channel, and then it taps into the support. I'm just waiting for the 1 hour close to take the trade. If this closes with full body close, then I'll be very happy to take it as a recent trade, put my stop loss for 10, but there's nothing to manage up there to look out for on the upside. Then tend to manage to this area on the low, then I can manage it to the downside. So that's what I'm looking for on Aussie dollar. So let's go to our New Zealand JPY. Our New Zealand JPY, I'm looking for the buys after this was validated and I started pushing up. I just want to see an impulsive break to the upside, then a flag above this area here, then I'll take the buys, which will nice up perfectly for something like this. 1, 2, 3 for our next flag to the downside. So I'm looking for the buys on New Zealand JPY. So you can see on the 4 hour, you can see that price left this gap on the up. Let me show you. Look at that price there. This is where the start of the movement started, start of the price action started. As you can see your 1, your 2. We're just looking for the 3 to make us position about very forward for the next downside. So that's what I'm looking at. So I can capitalize on the buy, then position myself for the sell also. So very nice price action on New Zealand JPY. And if you go to my Euro pounds, my Euro pounds is looking very nice. I'm just looking for what the market will present to me now. If you look at the daily, you can see that we close with an evening star. This is a nice evening star. Just the probabilities that we are trading above this significant major area on the left. That is the major area. So what I'm looking for, you can see that we have this structure, an ascending type of structure. You have your 1, you have your 2, you have your 3, you have your middle section, you have your impulse correction continuation, break the upside, took all the buyers out of the market, and now we are trying to see the sell comes in. So what I'm looking at is on the 4 hour, you can see that we school back again to tap as a double top, and then look at the aggressive move. I'm just looking for a 15-minute flag there to time nicely forward for the run to the downside, even managing to this area here. Then looking for scale ups and then to the downside. So this is what I'm looking at on pounds JPY. If you go to the 1 hour, you can see that we are trying to develop the flag. Here is not important because the inflation area. I'll just be mindful of how price form here and what forms. That's what I'll be mindful of, because here can just be a trap that price just forms something, tap as a top and move back up, and then to reach out all this high before coming down. Then you might not be seeing your trade here to take. So I'll be mindful of that. And also, if you go to the 15 minutes, you can see I'm just looking for an impulse. I'm looking for a flag here and a correction, sorry. Then you push back to tap what this hook point on the left, then my sell move. So that is what I have on watch today, guys. And I know you are prepared for the week ahead. I would like to see the pairs you have on watch today, and if you have any comments, anything you would like me to forecast, or you have an insight on what I'm doing, you can also drop it on the comment section, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning. God bless.